Friday Night Smackdown.
Well, actually, it's just in between the ropes.
In between the ropes, but we recap Smackdown. Friday Night Smackdown.
And Raw.
And Raw. And PLEs. And Saturday Night's main event.
Just WWE stuff.
Cody Rhodes starts off Raw. And then he's talking about all the people that's in Elimination Chamber, and he's like Andrew McIntyre. Doesn't say too much about Drew, and Drew comes out to try to get his respect. And then Cody's like, well, let's do this. Andrew McIntyre, and the crowd boos him. Fatu comes out, joins the party. McIntyre leaves. And while Fatu's talking to Cody, Solo pulls up. And Fatu and Cody are both looking at the screen, watching Solo pull up. And Fatu says he gets the first word with Solo. And Cody says that's fine because I will get the last. And then Fatu and Tama Tonga go and look for Solo. First match of the night.
Naomi versus Chelsea Green. This match was great, I would say.
It was Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Not much going on in this match. Who wins?
Naomi.
Naomi is in the Elimination Chamber. Sami Zayn responds to Kevin Owens after Kevin Owens gave Sami Zayn a package pile driver 2 weeks ago, here recently. And Sami's saying he's not doing fine, he's hurt pretty bad. It's going to be a while before he comes back, but when he's finally cleared, guess what, Kevin Owens? Sami Zayn is coming for you. And then we have MCMG, Motor City Machine, and Los Garza, which is Legado del
Fantasma.
Which is Humberto and Angel, right?
Humberto and Angel, yep.
Yep.
And then Santos and Electra. Wait, no, right? Electra.
Santos Escobar and Electra Lopez. Yep. That's Legado del Fantasma. You're shaking. Stop shaking the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. So, who wins that match, Caden?
MCMG.
MCMG wins the match. Jacob and Tonga finally find Solo in the back. And there's some friction brewing between Solo and Fatu. And as Fatu's trying to walk away, Solo grabs his arm and says, Fatu, I love you. And Fatu doesn't say anything and walks away.
Fatu's like, nah, not now.
And then Shinsuke comes to the ring, talking about he can't find a worthy opponent. He wants to wrestle somebody. LA Knight interrupts and says, there is a worthy opponent. You're just dodging everybody. And then as LA Knight's done, finishing up.
And then, well, actually, what's cool about this is LA Knight said, with everybody saying, L, wait, no.
L-A Knight,
right.
As soon as the crowd says,
awesome!
yeah, the crowd, yeah. Awesome!
LA Knight, awesome!
And then
That
one of the
was funny.
announcers goes, no one says that. No one says awesome. It was funny. It was good.
Right. The Miz. It
was good time. It was one of those times where they actually got the timing right.
Right.
A lot of times there's too much of a pause and it doesn't hit right. The Miz interrupts LA Knight and they have a spat of words about Miz. My resume's better. LA Knight's like, you're irrelevant. Aldis comes out and says, well, let's settle this. Shinsuke needs a worthy opponent, and Miz and LA Knight, you both feel like fighting. So here's your match for the #1 contender for the U.S. title. And we get The Miz versus LA Knight.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Pretty good match, actually. I enjoyed watching this one. It was better than the first two. Who wins this one, Caden?
Hold on, I gotta look. LA Knight wins.
Then after the match, Shinsuke and Knight have a little
Standoff.
Stare at each other. Don't do nothing.
Goodbye.
We have an Alexis Bliss.
You typed that wrong.
Alexa. Is it Alexa or Alexis? It's Alexis Bliss.
No, it's Alexa Bliss.
It's Alexa Bliss?
It's Alexa Bliss.
Okay, it's Alexa Bliss. Nia and Candice promo. Now, the only thing that matters in this promo is there was...
Wyatt 6 glitch.
There was a Wyatt 6 glitch in this promo. Alexa Bliss heading
Watch
back to
out.
the White
I don't
Six.
know. Watch
Maybe she's
out,
gonna
or
watch out, or we're coming to team up. The Miz, after his match, is walking through the back, and Andrade says, "Hey, I can teach you a thing or two." And then Mello comes and is like, "Man, they disrespected you. They don't need to be disrespecting people like us." And the Miz is like, "Yeah, me and you need to team up, cause Mello don't Miz." And Mello's like, "No, no." Disrespects the Miz and walks away. Miz is always all alone. Always.
he shouldn't have turned on R-Truth like that. Imagine he goes up to R-Truth and he's like, "R-Truth, I'm really sorry, man."
Yeah, right. Well, which brings to R-Truth and Carmelo Hayes have a match because of an altercation earlier in the day.
Earlier in the day.
R-Truth's like, "You didn't have to do him like that." And talking about Tozawa, and Carmelo's like, "Well, I am him." And R-Truth's like, "No, you're Mello. He's Tozawa."
Your mama named you Carmelo.
Yeah,
He said that.
his mama named him Tozawa, and your mama named you Carmelo. And so
That was great.
Carmelo was like, "I'm gonna go take care of this." So we have a Carmelo versus R-Truth match, which I don't know if his matches are quick because he's older, but it's like I guess it's a good way to use R-Truth. You can help people push over, I guess. It was a good match for the 30 seconds it was, but in the end, who wins?
Carmelo.
Carmelo Hayes. Oh, you rolled it up.
What?
Okay, you rolled up the thing, didn't you?
No,
You scrolled it.
No, you did.
I did. Okay.
You did.
And then we had that Street Profits "We Want the Smoke" promo. That is the best promo so far that I've seen. That a new Street Profits promo. This is the second time they've played it. It's so good.
I don't know if they're turning heel or not. I can't believe it.
I'd say like they're not. I think they're anti-heel, anti-face.
I feel like that would be like
They're the Venom of WWE.
Venom. I thought you were gonna say someone else, but okay.
Who?
You know who else is an anti-villain in like shows that we watch. We just watched
Shadow?
it. Yes, there you go.
Let's see here. Pretty Deadly promo. DIY interrupts and was like, "Man, we liked you guys, but you had to mess up this and that, everything else." Kind of playing mind games with them. Like, "You caught us, off guard last week. We didn't have our gear. We liked you. Why'd you mess up a good thing?" So, next week we got Pretty Deadly versus DIY for the Tag Team Champions.
Yep. Yeet.
And then we see Kevin Owens' response to Sammy pretty quickly. Says he is not okay because he has lost 3 friends. I've stabbed him in the back. Randy, Cody, and Sammy. Poor Kevin. Poor Kevin. Match of the night. What?
Oh, sorry. No. Is that later?
Oh, what?
Or do we skip it and you're not bringing it up?
What?
There was like a Drew and LA Knight thing. No, there was a Drew. No, it was LA Knight and Miz. There was a funny part where I missed it. It's where LA Knight says if there was a crybaby chart, you and
Drew would be at the top of it.
tied. Yeah.
Tied, yeah.
And Drew McIntyre would be at the top of it. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to bring that up because I forgot
That's
about
funny, yeah. Talking about the Miz and Drew being the biggest crybabies.
Right.
Match of the night. Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton. Very good match. But then, of course, Lorray ruins a good match and attacks Tiffy. So Tiffy wins. And they start beating down Tiffy. And then Trish Stratus comes out of the crowd and helps Tiffy. Gets Nia and Candice to back off. And as Nia and Candice are leaving, Charlotte Flair's music hits. Charlotte Flair comes to the ring, grabs a chair, sits over Tiffy, and it's like, blink if you can hear me, sit up, Tiffy. And she tells Tiffy what?
I'll see you at WrestleMania.
The Queen chooses you.
Queen chooses you. See ya.
Charlotte and Tiffy, WrestleMania.
You said it would be Tiffy.
Yeah, Tiffy wins that match. All right. Then we have an Aldis, Naomi, and Bianca. We have a promo. We have a Jade Cargill development. So a video from a phone shows
Liv and Raquel,
Raquel.
Did I say Raquel?
Yeah, Raquel.
Liv and Raquel. So when they're taking Jade to the ambulance, Liv and Raquel are walking away. They're in the shadows.
Yep.
Like in the shadows walking away.
Yep.
So could that mean it's?
And they don't belong on Smackdown.
So does that mean it's?
Or was it on Raw that happened? I can't remember.
That was on
it shows
Smackdown.
it was on Smackdown. Okay.
Because remember we were doing a Smackdown match and then we cut and then it came to the. Yeah, because Bianca had to go check on she was deciding the match or the Jade match or Jade.
Yeah.
And she went to Jade.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then we have a Tiffy promo. It was asked, well, how do you feel about facing Charlotte? And Tiffy was like, well, I can't really concentrate on after what just happened between Nia and Candice, what they did to me. Then Trish comes out and says, how about
Toronto Elimination Chamber?
Keep going.
Toronto Elimination Chamber, you and me
versus
them two.
Nia and Candice. So we have Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus.
No, Trishy time and Tiffy time.
Versus Nia and Candice. Elimination Chamber. Wasn't made official, but I'm sure because Trish Stratus said it, it's going to happen.
No, she said I went to go to talk to Nick Aldis.
Oh, okay.
And then she said me and you versus them in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a thing. Okay. I don't know if it is yet.
Jimmy and Drew promo. Drew disrespecting Jimmy because he didn't qualify for
Elimination Chamber, and he says, "Well, I did and you didn't."
And then Drew calls him Jay again. And then Jimmy pretends to walk away and turns around and
whooping.
Super kick. And then next week we have Jimmy versus Drew on SmackDown.
Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Not joking.
Nah, I wish. But that does bring us to our main event. Elimination Chamber qualifying match for the men.
Braun versus Fatu.
Versus Damien.
Elimination. Well, you already said that.
So what happens at the end of this match? Braun's getting ready to run through Fatu and
Solo gives Braun.
Comes out, gives Braun the solo spike.
And then trying to remember.
They start attacking. They start helping Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Solo. Then Cody comes and helps. And Cody's attacking Tama Tonga.
Excuse me.
Tama Tonga holds Cody. And Solo goes for a solo spike on Cody, and Cody ducks, and Solo hits Tama
Tonga. And then Jacob gets out of the ring and then turns Solo around and
right.
What did you do? And then just
was getting ready to go after Solo, but then Damien pushed Fatu into Solo.
I call it supercharge mode when they do Otis does.
Yeah.
I call it supercharge mode. Come here.
So Solo accidentally hits Tama Tonga, then Fatu accidentally hits Solo because of Damien. Damien gets in the ring. Fatu's out of it, and what happens?
Gives Braun Strowman. Is it called South to Heaven Chokeslam?
South to Heaven Chokeslam, yep.
Onto the ring.
And in the ring, yes.
And that was crazy for me. I was like, how?
Yep. So who wins?
Damien wins.
Damien wins. Pins him after that. And then he stands up, and Cody gets in the ring and stands up, and you can see the WrestleMania sign. Is that foreshadowing? There's a WrestleMania sign. You see Cody and Damien.
Both looking at it.
Both looking at it and shaking hands. I don't know.
Could be. So now we have Damien, and now we have one more person.
Yep. So can we remember the women's?
Liv, Naomi, Bianca. Right? Bianca's on there?
Yes.
Bianca. Alexa, right?
Alexa.
I think that's it.
The women's is done. Naomi, Bianca.
Is it
Liv and Alexis.
Alexa.
My babe.
Naomi, Bianca, Liv, and Alexa.
Alexa, Naomi, Bianca, Liv.
How do you spell elimination?
E-L-I.
Crap. Elimination chamber. Really?
Bailey. The X. You see the X?
I think that's it. It's only 5, right?
There's 6.
You
I said it was full.
Takes you to that. Who else? Chelsea, right? No! No! Who was facing Chelsea? Who was facing Chelsea?
Naomi.
Naomi, right?
Naomi. So Bailey, I can't see. Bailey, Liv. So we're missing. There's one that's not in it yet. So there's one more to go.
One more to go.
Okay. So
For the men's,
Bailey,
we have CM Punk, Logan Paul, John Cena, Drew McIntyre. That's it for them.
Let's see. Men's elimination. Logan, Drew, CM Punk, John Cena, and Damian Priest. So we got one more for the men's and one more for the women's.
Okay.
Alright. That was rough.
That was
a rough ending.
rough. Anyway, you got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Fine.
I'm ready for bed.
Fine. Like, subscribe, notifications on. We will see you next time. Yeet!